Looking at Safemoon, of course you could say it's a meme coin, but does it actually have a use case? Is it worth investing in? Should you invest? Is it ever a good time to even invest in Safemoon? Right, so when we're looking at Safemoon right here, we can see that it's available on Gate.io and PancakeSwap. Right now, that means that, it does have availability on S level of exchange, right? We can see the millions of people that are actually have this on their watch list on CoinMarketCap is crazy. But can this actually be a good investment? When we're looking at the roadmap here for Safemoon, we can see the roadmap is pretty simple for 2021. They want to have the initial push, which they're currently doing right now, where they're trying to get this, pushed out along to smaller exchanges. They want to begin the NFT architecture exchange. They want to integrate this into video games or other platforms that they can integrate it to. The main goal also for this particular quarter is whether they can actually get this onto Binance. Now this is a little bit of a tricky one because Binance usually lists coins that have a good following, but there is a bit of a caveat to that. The coins actually have to prove that they're not just a scheme, as in a pump and dump scheme. Now the kind of victim that Safemoon is falling into here is having people that legitimately follow it and having the penalty fee of 10% if you try to sell it, which means that people are likely to hold it. But because that some people are jumping in and out because of the volatility, it also means that there is a large number of people that are seeing this as more of a pump and dump kind of coin for the moment. That means Binance is holding off a little bit because Binance doesn't actually like having coins that have too much volatility on their platform. However, when we're looking at post-pandemic, Safemoon can take off really like crazy because one of the things they want to focus on is they want to have video game meets where they can integrate this particular coin with the community, Binance if they can get it onto there, Malandro if they can get it onto there, and all other cryptocurrencies, and they'll actually want to get this international. In terms of the people that are following it, following usually in cryptocurrency means it gives it authority, even if it's a meme coin or if it's a coin that doesn't really have a use case beyond what it says. People will simply follow a coin because proof is in the amount of people that are following it, and that's where I think Safemoon is going to prosper here. When should you get in? If we can see here on the chart, it hasn't found a really stable support yet. It has grown exponentially. It's gone down to find a little bit of a low here, as we can see at the start of May, and then it found pretty much like almost like an all-time high quite recently, almost like yesterday. Then it's dipped slightly. Now the issue we have with Safemoon is a lot of the pump, as you can see, is coming from people mentioning it on social media or YouTubers in particular. That pretty much is driving the price. That basically means that the price is not stable. It doesn't really have a flow to it at the moment, and that's why you can see this kind of like weird crazy pump that happens and then it dips slightly. However, if we're looking at it for the long term, we can see that for the long term it can still keep going up because it's 18% from its all-time high. So if you were to, let's say, invest right now, you could pretty much gain 20% back. Would I invest a lot of money into it? Not currently right now, but is it worth investing into it? Yes, because we can see that it's been on Gate.io and Bitmart. That does mean that it does have legitimacy to be put on other exchanges, and when it does go on like other exchanges, it pretty much adds another layer of 24-hour volume, which can allow it to grow even faster. So is right now a good time to get into Safemoon? Definitely a really good time to get into Safemoon right now. Is it going to give you 10x, 100x? What can you expect? Most likely right now it's going to give you probably like a 5x, but it's going to be a crazy roller coaster ride. Would I go into it? Yes, couple $100, nothing you should be afraid to lose. Don't put any sort of like investments or use it as a hedge coin. Use it as something that you want to hold and be part of that particular community, because remember, when you sell it you lose 10%.